Welcome back to Coast Warz. This time, we doubling back to Miami, a city where hustle don't sleep, where 6-year-olds serve candies like it's commissary, and 98-year-old granny bops flip scratch-offs like side bets. Ask anybody down there, they'll tell you Miami is its own state.
Miami, I always compare Miami as its own state. It's its own country. It's the one place that feels like it's a country.
Florida is a state.
Yeah, it is.
Miami is in the state of Florida.
Miami is in a state of its own thing.
Okay.
That is not Florida.
Right, yeah,
So
sure.
don't ever disrespect me again.
Okay.
And nobody repped that louder than Rick Ross. Bounce. A former correctional officer who named himself after a real drug kingpin and ended up beefing with half the rap game. This is the full saga. No fluff, no rumors, just real street beefs that fed up the bounce. Williams Leonard Roberts II was born on January 28, 1976 in Clarksdale, Mississippi, but he was raised in Carol City, Florida. He got a football scholarship in Albany State University, which only lasted one semester. From December 1995 to June 1997, he worked as a correctional officer in Florida. Yes, that's paperwork right there. By 1999, he was rapping as Teflon Don under the Suave House. His first verse that started his rise was on Eric Sermon's Ain't Sh to Discuss. By the mid-2000s, he rebrands himself as Rick Ross, still in the name of a LA coke kingpin, Freeway Ricky. A move that will haunt him in court. 2006 becomes the boss year, and Ross goes on an absolute tear. First, on August 8, 2006, Port of Miami explodes. 187K first week, Billboard #1. Then he drops Hustlin', that goes 2-time platinum. After that becomes another one. 2008, he follow up with Triller that debuts #1 again. MTV crowns him #4 on Hottest MC. The secret CEO, still buried for now. Real life trafficker Freeway Rick Ross gets out of prison in 2009 and sees a platinum rapper cashing checks off his legend. He sues Def Jam and Rick Ross for $10 million in LA Superior Court.
Cocaine multi-millionaire drug dealer known as Freeway Ricky Ross is suing a successful rap artist who, he says, stole his name and image to make millions of his own.
Chris Blatcher caught up with the real Ricky Ross.
Good day, but in truth, his name is William Leonard Roberts.
Well, he's the fake.
This is the real Ricky Ross, better known as Freeway Rick. And in this newly filed lawsuit, he says William Roberts has made millions exploiting him.
Did 20 years in prison, and bukus of money has went into making this name to what it is today. So I feel that it was mine, I own it, and I want it back.
He says he feels cheated, and he's asking for $10 million in damages and half of the rapper's royalties.
In 2010, federal judge, they throw it out. In 2013, California court appeals rules. The rapper gets to keep the name under the First Amendment. Bounce. Verdict, 0 for 3 for the real Ricky. In the October 2008 BET Awards, Ross says 50 Cent looked at him funny. Boom, there you go beef.
There's nobody in control of me. Like, I do what I want to do. So, I'm deciding to fuck your life up. Bro, I'm gonna fuck your life up.
Maybe not no more because he's no longer valuable in the music arena.
50 Cent drops Officer Ricky cartoons. Leaks Ross CO files. Even uploads NSFW tape of Ross's ex. The Bows. Fires back with Mafia music. Then released his best run, Deeper Than Rap, Teflon Don. In 2012, Gunplay from MMG fights G-Unit at the BET Awards parking lot. In 2013, Ross survives a drive-by in Fort Lauderdale. His Rolls Royce crashes.
Famous rapper was riding in that car when someone opened fire, shooting at that car crashing into that building. Police cleaning up the shell casing markings that were here just a few moments ago. This is still under investigation. We're told that famous rapper still in that restaurant this morning talking to police.
In 2015, Rick Ross reignites the beef with 50 Cent. 50 waited patiently, and just like that, the opportunity arose him. Rick Ross pistol whips his former groundskeeper, Jonathan Zamudio. He also kidnapped him, allegedly. Rick Ross, well, he countersues. December 2021, Ross pulls up on the 85 South Couch and vibes with DC on Fly, Chico Bean, and Carlos Miller. And dips mid-episode. No goodbye, no see you later, no nothing. Then the two parties go back and forth for a little while.
Man, I came to your podcast. I came for free, homie, no charge. I did it on Face, homie. I didn't ask you what your analytics was and this and that. I came on Face, homie, to show love. And don't make it like I walked off on you. I left early. Rose had some other things to do too. But guess what? I came for free.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, do you owe us an explanation? No.
Right.
But as niggas who fuck with you,
yeah,
I think it's just something to say, hey man, just a little respect to be like, hey man, this is what I gotta go. This is what I got going on. Let me whoop. I can respect that. That's cool. This is when it get insulting. This is when it get insulting because we the type of people that will never bring up nothing that we feel like that can be diminished to your career or anything, nigga, cause we some real niggas.
Yeah.
The moment you leave our show, you went and did a podcast, a white podcast. You sat your ass right there for almost 2 hours.
And didn't leave.
And you talked. And them white folk asked your ass, was you a fucking correctional officer?
Yeah.
We would have never asked you no shit like that, nigga, cause we got respect for you.
Right.
And you sat right there and you answered that question so eloquently.
Right.
In 2009 to 2015, Ross and Drake are inseparable. Aston Martin music drops, Stay Scheming, Money in the Grave. Ross even calls Drake his favorite sparring partner in 2023.
One of your favorite songs with Drake?
Stay Scheming, I'm gonna say Stay Scheming.
Legendary song. Yeah, I see you have to put that there.
Drake came out, he came out to us. He came out in the streets and came to us. When we put that record together, it was one of those vibes. We had the beat. He walked right in on it as we was putting it together, and he didn't wait 1 second.
But in 2024, Ross appears on We Don't Trust You with Metro Boomin and Future album full of Drake disses. In 2024, fans notice Ross unfollows Drake on the IG, and the split is real. On April 26, 2024, Drake drops Push Ups. He says, I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Rick Ross claps back with champagne moments, calling Drake a BBL baby. That nose ain't from God. Drake posts screenshots of his mom texting. Rose out here talking surgeries. Academic Stir More says Drake rented out Live and showed Ross' girl the OVO bounce. In June 2024, rumors that Drake lawyers forced French Montana to mute Ross on Drink Champs. As of July 2025, there's no new collabs. The bounce still follows Metro. Bounce. From Officer Pay Stub to pull flexes to cosmetic surgery bars, Rick Ross Feud stays entertaining. But one thing's clear, they laughed at the boss when I was a CEO. Now, I own my own lemon pepper recipe. Real bosses don't explain, they expand. Do me a favor and hit that like and hit that subscribe. Coast Warz out.